Hello everyone on YouTube and welcome back to my channel. This is Jordan Livesey here bringing you another video. Let's get the lights on in here. And this is the Yamaha PSR195 keyboard. Now you may be wondering, why do I still have this keyboard when I was supposed to be giving it away? Well, looking back at what my commenters have said, they've been wanting more videos of this keyboard, so my long-term plan now is to keep this keyboard now until, I don't know, whenever someone's interested. But for now, I'm going to be doing a tutorial of this PSR195 keyboard. I got this keyboard back on my 18th birthday. Kind of reminds me of the PSR220, but it's nothing like the 220, but it does have the same, near enough the same styles, although not all of them. But it's got some sounds that it borrows. And this keyboard will always remind me of the 220. So on here you get 61 full-size keys. They're not touch responsive. You get
Facebook now. Birthday cake. Carl Braddock and Brittany Savage have their birthdays today.
Sorry, you're gonna get disturbances. I'm sorry. So you get 61 full-size non-touch sensitive keys, 2 multi-pads, 100 voices, 100 styles, and 100 demo songs. The styles are quite nice, actually. So what are we going to go over today? Well, I'm going to go over most of the features of this keyboard and what it can do, in case you may be getting one, or you've got one, or you want to get this one in the near future, because I don't use this much. So I have done some videos of this keyboard in the past, showing off all the near enough all the styles. I've still got a lot of videos to go on that. A lot of people have been asking me to do all the demo songs, which I will be doing at some point this year, which I'm glad to be doing, because I want to do all the demo songs of this video now. Keyboard now. I'm using my phone. Let me just see if I'm still recording.
Stop recording.
Yeah, I'm still recording.
Button.
We're on. And yeah, some other stuff. So let's go over the functions of this keyboard. First of all, I'm going to go over the functions, what you've got. I don't know all of them, but the first function, of course, is your tempo, so we can do this with a style. Oh no, wait there a sec. Let me just put a style on. We'll use this one. No, that one's a bit too slow. Let's use... yeah, sol. So these buttons here, they're not just your tempo buttons. And yeah. Next thing is your you can change your multi-pads. If I remember which function it was. Sorry, I haven't been on this machine for ages. But I'm pretty sure it's in this menu somewhere. There we go. Two ones after your tempo, so that you can change your multi-pads using these arrow buttons. So you get quite a lot of those. So that just allows you to change what the multi-pads do, which is quite nice.
9 o'clock a.m.
I have to press really hard because this button's kind of dodgy on this keyboard. Okay, I think you know what that is. And then you've got transpose, if I can find it. And press these simultaneously to get the default transpose value. Can tune the keyboard. Oh, I forgot to press harder on these buttons. Yeah, I don't think it can be tuned that far. Probably not as good as, you know. You can also quieten down styles and stuff.
Assistant. Now, your daily joke. Get ready to laugh.
Notification from Google Assistant there. Where was I? Oh yes, next thing I'm going to show you is the OneTouch settings. Now, as well as each style having OneTouch settings, it also has its default multi-pad. So I'm going to go over some styles, turn on the accompaniment, because you get to hear the value of the multi-pads. So each style has its own default multi-pads. So let's select some certain styles, like this one. Let me just go back to... So that's an example of the OneTouch settings and the default multipads, as well as having a default voice as well, and tempo. So here we're on Country Waltz, and that has the trumpet. Go all the way to Cowboy Boogie, and you get the harmonica. Here on Merengue, you get the marimba. And on Light Rock Ballad, you get the organ. And my least favourite, although not on this keyboard, 8-beat up temp, 8-beat up pop, is the clean guitar. Here's the reason why I used to hate this rhythm back on the PSR195. Let me just put it on. That. Although it sounded a lot angry at that time. Okay, that's all for the OneTouch setting. Now I'm going to show you the metronome and what you can do with that. As well as turning the metronome down with the functions, you can also change the number of beats the metronome has. So we turn on metronome. And if you want to change the number of beats, you just hold the metronome button down. I don't know if it still works on here. Oh yeah, you can. What you've got to do is, you've got to hold the metronome down and then press a number corresponding to the number of beats you want. So let's do 4 beat. So pressing 4 gives you 4 beats. Let's do 9 beat. Of course, you don't really need to do 9 beat. But pressing 0 does nothing. So you can't have them, oh yeah, you can. This is 0, so all you're going to get is clicks. Whereas if you did 1, it would always be a sharp click. So you can really mess about with time signatures, which is quite nice. Let's return that to the grand piano voice. And this next feature is the grand piano button. So anywhere on the keyboard you are, you can reset back to a grand piano, and it's just brilliant. There's also a smart dictionary as well, but I can't show you that because I'm visually impaired. The last thing I want to show you is the Yamaha Education Suite. Now, this was the very first keyboard to have 100 demo songs, along with a few other keyboards around about this keyboard's release date, 1998. So we're going to learn a demo song. So we select a song. Let's go for this one. We'll do one of the lessons by pressing this button. So I'm doing the waiting lesson. So let's look at the next lesson. The next lesson is -1. Back in the day, the Yamaha Education Suite wasn't that advanced. You couldn't do a left-hand part. But back when it had a success in 2000, they introduced the left-hand part then. Okay, that's all I want to show of the PSR195. In the next few videos, well, the next 5 should I say, I will be showing all the 100 demo songs on this keyboard. Oh, and speaking of demo songs, if at any point you want the keyboard to play all the demo songs, you just press these 2 function menu buttons together, and you get all the songs. That sort of thing. Don't ask me why it plays the Star Wars theme tune, ask Yamaha. But because this keyboard's no longer for sale anymore in music stores, you can get them on eBay for quite cheap. I mean, I got this in really good condition. Can't blame it, it's a good keyboard. Once again, that was my tutorial and introduction of the Yamaha PSR195. So like I said, the next few videos I'll be doing will be off this keyboard, showing off the demo songs. And I may even do the rest of the styles that I've not shown yet. I can't remember which ones I've done now. Maybe you can help me out. I've showed all the voices, so I don't need to do all those. I've probably also showed off all the multi-pad banks in separate videos. Yeah, this is Jordan Libsy signing off, saying have a good day, everyone.
Stop recording video.